Let me share with you an insane strategy that can help you turn pretty much any product into a winner. What's poppin', people? It's your boy the Beast of Ecom, back with another video, dropping nothing but you already know, value bombs. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys a super cool, insane strategy on how you guys can turn pretty much any product into a winner. This is going to be a valuable case study video where I'm going to completely reverse engineer a winning advert that I came across, which is absolutely crushing it. So I'm going to completely break down absolutely everything. I'm going to show you the products, I'm going to show you the video ads, I'm going to show you the landing pages and the Facebook ad strategy that you can use so you can completely implement and replicate the exact same thing. So sit back, grab a drink, grab a coffee and watch all of this video. And of course, if you are new, then make sure of course you like, comment and make sure you smash that subscribe button, and be sure to of course to hit the notification bell as well so that you stay up to date with all of my latest content. So let's quit the talking, let's jump straight into the video and let's start learning. So let me show you this insane and cool strategy on how you can turn pretty much any product into a winner product. Now, this is a case study. This isn't my actual product and it isn't my website, but it's a very cool strategy that I have previously done before and I will be using it heavily in Q4 as well. So you can completely, I'm going to completely reverse engineer the whole thing so you know exactly how you guys can just implement it and replicate the whole system. So let's jump straight into things. So first and foremost, you know how to turn pretty much, not obviously everything, any product into a winner. So what I want to show you first and foremost is the case study example of some of the numbers that this thing has generated, okay? So it's only 3 weeks old when I got targeted by the advert. It's 4.3 million views on the advert, okay, and on the video, which is pretty much viral. It's got 52,000 likes on it. It's got 3,300 comments. It's got 23,000 shares on it. The website has probably had around 100,000 visitors in the space of a month, and approximately probably generated around $90,000 in sales. Now, of course, that is approximate, and that's just going off a conversion rate of around about 1.5%. So it could be higher, it could be a little bit lower, but of course, the only thing we can really go off is the amount of visitors that it's had. So let me reveal to you the actual product. So this is the product that they are selling, and I'm going to show you the whole thing live in the next part. But yeah, basically this is the actual product that has generated these numbers. It's an acupressure mat or acupuncture mat, one of the two, same thing. And it solves a problem, of course. People out there who have back problems, back pains, neck pains, it's for those guys. And there's very large audiences as well. So for this, we can target people such as acupuncture, massage is another big audience, reflexology, again, very big audience, acupressure. So it's got a large appeal to a lot of people. And of course, it solves a problem. So very, very good, right? Now, the retail price of this product, what these guys are actually selling it at, is $60. So it's kind of could be considered high ticket, right? The product cost on AliExpress, if you do an AliExpress search on this, it costs only $20, right? So the markup that they've got to play with is $40, right? Obviously, of course, taking out any sort of expenses and running costs, but for keeping it basic sense, let's just say their profit that they're making is $40. So they've got a lot to play with and a lot to spend to acquire a customer, right? So let me show you the actual video ad that they're using and really start to break down this whole example so that you know, so you can see how the thing works in action, right? So here is the advert, okay, and I'm not going to play all of it because it's like 4 minutes long. I don't want you to sit through the whole thing, but you can see here 3 weeks old, 52,000 likes and all of the comments, etc. 4.3 million views. But I'm just going to play it. I'll skip through it and I'll kind of do like a brief overview of it, right? Just so you can see. So this 100-year-old yoga teacher is revealing how she eliminated her back pain. She calls this her fountain of youth. It's changed my life. I'm 100, but I feel like I'm 23 again. If you know anyone who's struggling with back pain, neck pain, please share this video with them, because it could help them suffering. And then, of course, it goes through to talking about this woman's, she couldn't teach yoga. And then it goes through saying that she still wanted to do it. She got depressed. And this guy basically invented this mat, which again, this actual story could be completely fabricated, but it's very powerful, right? So she had this problem, and this guy invented this acupressure mat, and she's been using this acupressure mat to become more flexible. And one day she was back on day 7, she was back teaching yoga, blah 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 blah, etc. And then if people are using this mat, they get they basically become more flexible and don't get back problems anymore. But there's no hard sell in it whatsoever. Now, if we click in the link, right, what we land on is a page like this. Now, this is probably using ClickFunnels. This whole thing's probably using ClickFunnels. But basically, this is what's called a blog landing page, right? Because you can see here it was written obviously by this person, obviously by marketers, but yeah, basically it's not a page which sells the actual product in a direct sense. So you can see here, I'm not going to read it again, but my mom always told me you start to get all sorts of mysterious pains. She was 40, she discovered this acupressure mat, blah 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 blah. Here's what the mat's done for her, with how it all works, etc. And then obviously you can check availability. Once you check availability, then this is the direct sales page, right? So obviously it goes through all of the benefits of using the mat, what people are saying, reviews, and then if we click on this, we land on is this here. Obviously the checkout page. You can see here they're selling, their best seller is obviously 2,000. Well, their best seller, which they're pushing people towards, which is pre-selected, is $268. But if people just want to buy one, then they've got to pay $60 for it. And of course, they've got a little bit of an upsell here of lifetime guarantee. Now, this is obviously fantastic. And again, this is probably not using Shopify, it's probably using ClickFunnels or something different. But if we actually have a look at the traffic for this store, Pace Bay, you can see here on May 19th, very new store, went from doing absolutely nothing in May to then doing close to 100,000 people in June. So in the space of a month, 30 days, with this video, they've been able to generate over 100,000 people. And of course, doing a conversion rate of around about 1.5%, it generally comes out to around about 90,000, give or take, in sales. Again, that's an assumption based on their conversion rate. But with that being said, how can we completely re-engineer this whole thing so that you guys can replicate it? Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to break down absolutely every single page, so it's completely clear for you guys to be able to do the exact same. So let's jump straight into that. So first and foremost, the funnel. How does the funnel work? So first and foremost, what they've got is a Facebook advert, right? That's how they're running traffic, and their goal is to obviously go viral with this. So what they're using is it's not a hard sell whatsoever. Generally, they'll probably be using, or if you wanted to replicate something similar to this, you wouldn't be using, a website conversion campaign, right? Because it's going to be super expensive. What you're going to be doing is using video view campaigns or paid PE campaigns to really just, reach as many people as possible. Now, of course, the first things first is you need to have a powerful video, which this one very much is. But then once you do that, is you then go to an article-based landing page. Now, you could do something similar on your Shopify page if you really wanted to. Just create a Shopify page, put some products, put some videos, put some text in there. You could kind of create the same thing. Then, of course, you want to go to a sales page, which could be a sales page on Shopify, right? But it's all about selling the actual product at that stage, and it's very much a direct. You're very much directly then selling the product. Then of course the checkout and any sort of upsell if needed. So breaking the whole thing down, right? If we're talking about the actual Facebook advert part, so there's no sales pitch whatsoever. It's designed to go viral. And what it does is this video very much uses the power of storytelling to build a connection with the viewer, and right from the start it grips you at the it grips you from the start with a crazy statement, how this 100-year-old woman is still flexible and still able to do the goddamn splits or cartwheels or whatever it may be, right? So it's a crazy statement which makes you want to realize how on earth she's still doing this. Now, it then builds up mystery and gets you to share the video, as we've just seen. So before going any further, it says, this can really help someone who you know, so please share it. But the whole underlying thing of this video ad is it agitates the problem, it introduces the solution, and then it's a happy viewer for the ending. And you'll see that that kind of is consistent throughout the whole of this funnel, right? And then of course there's just a light picture at the end. They don't even put the link inside of the actual advert. They just put it in the comments. Now moving on, okay, the actual article landing page. Now this is very much a indirect sales page. At this point, we're not selling; we're indirectly selling. So it's similar to the advert in case this one uses storytelling, and it very much relates to the reader. So I'm a 40-year-old mom, whatever it may be, and of course you're going to be targeting people on for this product, primarily women, right? So obviously you just tailor your article landing page to the person who you're advertising the product to. Now obviously, again, you can go through, I'll leave the links for this whole thing in the description so you can check it out and do all those sorts of things yourself, read it all over. But in the article, she basically goes over how the traditional methods didn't work and they were expensive. She was paying money to a chiropractor, right? And it was super expensive. She spent like $200 per session or $100 per session, and she just felt worse off. So it's excluding all of the other options, okay, that someone who wants to get better back pain could use. Then again, it agitates the problem, introduces solution, and happy viewer for the ending. Now with this article landing page, there's very much a call to action at the end of this one for a special offer. So actually moving forward, okay, the sales page is very much just direct sales page. You're pitching at this point. You're talking about the benefits of the product, right? Of using the mat. Then of course we've got some reviews up in there. And if we have a look at the actual mat, I believe down here, so they've got some reviews here. So again, these really are not that convincing. I probably would have used like selfies or something like that. But hey. Yeah, so reviews of the product, and then there's just a call to action at the end with scarcity around the offer. So you can see here, take advantage of this one-time offer. It's ending soon, right? So how do we then move forward, and what would be the complete Facebook ads strategy for this? How can you then, it's all well and me good telling you this, how do you then implement this so that you can replicate it yourself? What's the Facebook ad strategy? Well, let me show you, okay? So first thing you're going to be doing is using a PPE or video views campaign to really build up that 95% viewer base. Now you got to remember that video is 4 minutes long. So you got to think of it this way. How hot do you think people would be if they watched all of those 4 minutes, or 95% of those 4 minutes? Okay. Pretty damn hot, right? So, or pretty much warm. They're not going to be hot because if they went through the funnel, they'd be a bit hotter, but they'd be kind of warm, right? So then what we're going to be doing is retargeting the 95% of the viewers with a discount. That would be very easy to do. And again, 4 minutes long is a long time to sit through a video, right? So these people are going to be a lot more warmer. Another thing you can do is obviously retarget those who have reached a certain step in the funnel. This is a 4-stage funnel. So the advert, the article landing page, the sales pitch page, and then the checkout, right? So depending on where people have not got to, we can then retarget those people with reviews of the actual product, picture ads, different videos of the products with it being in use. Another thing that you obviously want to do as well is retarget those who landed on the checkout with a stock limited warning, which is what I personally like to do. However, don't offer a discount in the first 1-2 days, because what I find is that if people are initiated checkout or on the checkout page, all they pretty much need is just a little bit of a nudge. And when it comes to like DPA ads and stuff like that, I generally don't like to offer a discount for the first day, because most of the time they could have just got distracted, whatever it may be. So no discount for like the first 1-2 days, and then after 3 days, if they haven't converted, then offer them a discount for those sort of people. And then of course, finally, what we can do is create lookalike audiences from everyone who viewed 95%, everyone who landed on a certain step of the page, and then just run the actual product, website conversion product advert, just directly selling that way, because obviously, they're going to be a lot more warmer just starting out. Okay, so that is very much the complete strategy, and not a lot of marketers are doing things this way. It does work best when you've got a high ticket product, of course, because you can spend more on video views. It's going to be cheaper, and then make, if you're making $40 a profit per sale, again, you can spend quite a bit on the front end and know that your retargeting is going to absolutely bank, right? So Comment down below if you got some value from this video. Comment hashtag BeastGang. Let me know what you've learned. Again, I will be replying to comments. A lot of marketers are not actually doing things this way. It is very much the long-term game, and it is a longer play than just trying to convert always on the front end. A lot of new people don't see things in this way, but yeah, it's highly powerful, and these guys have made quite a lot of money. It wouldn't surprise me if these guys made quite a lot of money in a short period of time. So definitely a strategy that you guys should 100% check out and implement. So I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, of course, make sure you like, comment, and make sure you smash that subscribe button. And be sure to, of course, to hit the notification bell as well, so that you stay up to date with all of my latest content. Now, if you do want to learn more from me about Facebook advert strategies, scaling strategies, testing strategies, and all of that good stuff, then make sure you check out my course, Ecom Beast 2.0. A link for that will be down below. Plus, of course, if you use the discount code YouTube100, then you'll get $100 off the course. Just enter it at the checkout. It's as simple as that. Hit me up on Instagram, drop me a like, drop me a DM, drop me a comment, and we can try and connect on there. And make sure you join the free Facebook mastermind group as well. I'm in there, other marketers are in there, loads of entrepreneurs. We will connect, we will network and talk best strategies and all that sort of jazz. So the link for that, again, will be down below. So that is it for this video. Drop a comment down below. I will stick around and reply to comments for some time. So make sure you drop a comment down below. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye-bye for now. Yeah.